What's going on, everyone? Welcome to How to F1 at Montreal for the Mercedes W12 Formula 1 car. It's right out of the gate. I'm just going to tell you that the Hotlap pace is trash for me this week. I don't really know what it is with this track that I never have seemed to have any actual speed here. I have good results here in the McLaren, but whenever I'm practicing and testing by myself, I always seem to be way off pace. And then we get to the actual race session itself. Unless I been it myself, the races have gone pretty well for me at this track for the most part. I think this is a track that's going to reward more consistency and less hot lap speed. So forgive the lap time. It's not where I would like it to be, but there are still some good tips for this track that I can relay to you guys that will hopefully help you out throughout the week. The big thing is that with the high track temps, it's real easy to slide a tire, either lock up the fronts or to spin the tires on corner exit. So you may want to run higher gears or short shift out of corners more frequently than you would somewhere with less of these slow corners leading to a fast exit. And as well as with other tracks this season, we've had lower track temps, but now we're starting to see some higher ones. So just be careful on throttle. Watch out for all the different walls across this track, and there's also a couple real nasty curves here that will either launch the car into the sky or give you an off track, or both. So we'll get into the hot lap, and then we'll discuss our strategy. Alright, so coming out of this chicane here at the Wall of Champions, we got the first DRS zone along the main straight. And off into turn one. I brake just at that second piece of escape road, I guess you can say. Take this corner in third to keep the wheel spin a little bit better under control. Just kind of be careful with the curbs right there. The car will step out also if you get too hard on the gas. This curb, you want to keep it tight here and then quickly flip over to the right, then go to fourth and fifth to try to keep the wheel spin down. This is your second DRS zone. And then here, brake under the bridge. Try not to hit the major curbs here in this chicane as well as the last one. Getting into this corner in the hairpin, some guys I've seen have now been using kind of an outside line. I kind of take it to a little bit of an extreme on this lap, but for some it seems to be yielding faster lap times out of that corner and down this straightaway, which is your third and final DRS zone. Leading into the chicane, the final chicane. Again, be careful of the huge curbs here. They both will send you into the Wall of Champions, but also will give you an off track. And there's a lap at Montreal. Alright, so as far as tire strategy goes for this week, it's looking like soft nose stop is probably going to be pretty prevalent. It will take some tire management, at least as far as the Open Series goes. You'll have to be somewhat careful with your tires, but they should be able to go all the way if you're on softs. Mediums, obviously, as most weeks, will be a safe bet for the whole race. The only real concern there probably is just that they obviously will lack a little bit of the pace that the softs have, but also the mediums may not run at the optimal temperature. So you may have to set your car up in a way or learn to drive the track in such a way that you can have enough temperature in the tires to extract the most performance out of the mediums. The softs have no issues with generating temperature. The biggest problem you might run into is by the end of the race they may get a little ragged. Obviously for the fixed series, since the race is so short, soft tires are going to be the way to go. So that will pretty much do it for this week at Montreal. Again, just keeping pretend that there's an egg under the throttle pedal exiting the corner, so you don't spin the rear tires up too much. Be careful of the walls, the monster curbs, and if nothing else, the consistency should get you a decent result. So, yeah, hope this helps you guys out, and I will see you next week.